Hi everybody, welcome back to the Tilson Live Tours. I'm Kelsey and I'm on the marketing team, and I am here today with John and Colleen at their Canyon A in Waller, Texas.
Yes.
So let's talk about a little bit about the exterior of your home.
Exterior of the home, it's a Canyon A obviously, so it's going to be full brick, veneer on the front of the house, Hardie plank in the back. We chose to add some shutters to the front of the home, which I think make it just kind of add a little kind of a farmhouse feel.
Yeah.
We're out in nature, so you know, kind of want to make it look that way. So we did that, and it looks very nice. And the front door, we chose kind of a cool blue color.
Yeah, it's really cool. I think it's Rainstorm.
Rainstorm is the color, Sherman-Williams color, and we did the same with the back doors too, so it kind of matches.
Yeah, and it really stands out against the color of your brick, because the brick is a little bit more of the reddish tone.
Certainly.
Yeah, so it really brings a little bit of pop.
Contrast there, yeah, that's what we wanted. So when you look at the front of the house, you know, you've got the flower beds, you've got the grass, and that kind of goes together, and then you've got that nice blue door, and then the shutters, so they play off of each other very well. And then on the back side of the house, the siding is a new gray. The trim color is snowbound. And so that just makes for another nice kind of cohesive color combination.
Yeah, and with all the trees that are around your property, having that lighter color scheme
certainly
really makes the whole backyard seem a lot brighter.
And a lot bigger too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a large space, and it's a really pretty house. If you look at the arches outside, the way it's designed, it just really came together, and it looks really good.
Yeah.
You know, we did choose a different garage door, a different style. Just wanted something that was a little bit different. It's not too flashy or too different, but it's got this thin windows up top that kind of add a little height to it, and then it allows the light into the garage, which is nice. So you don't have to use the lights when you're in there. But all in all, it just goes together so well. Yeah,
and when you add that garage to this plan, it gives you all that space in the drop zone area that normally would not be it wouldn't be there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you've got a nice space to come in, take off your shoes, you know, sit down or whatever. And then the laundry room is right off the side of that. Throw your clothes in there, you're good to go. The garage originally, or you can have it the door face whichever way you want. We ended up making it face front. We ran out of room on the side.
It works the best with your property.
Yeah, it works the best this way, and we ended up adding, I believe, another 6 to 7 feet to the garage. So it's a little bit larger than your standard garage, but it gives us enough space to store lawnmowers, put both the cars in there. Even the standard size garage, there's plenty of room for a full-size truck or SUV or whatever you want to put in there.
Right.
You've got plenty of room, which is nice to have your stuff secure and not sitting out in the driveway. So.
Yeah, well, it sounds great. Let's go check out the inside of your house.
Yeah, come on. Come on in.
All right, thank you.
Check it out.
This is beautiful.
Very spacious.
Yes, the last time I saw this house, it was empty. I love what you've done with the place.
There's a little bit more furniture in here now.
A little bit,
yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So tell me a little bit about this living room.
This living room has a cathedral ceiling, obviously, with a nice wood beam at the top, which matches the one on the mantel. The fireplace goes up all the way to the ceiling, which is a nice statement piece. It's real chunky looking.
Yeah, I love it.
It's wonderful, and luckily the brick choice is the same as outside, and it translated very well inside too. You know, I've seen some that don't, but this just did very well.
Yeah, it keeps everything very cohesive and flowing from the outside in.
Love it.
Plus, having this in the center of the living room with super high ceiling, it just makes it feel like a really warm place to gather and have friends over or family.
Exactly. That's kind of why we did it. Is we wanted to have a space for everybody to come and do their thing and sit down, be comfortable. Feel like you're at home. So.
Yeah. So why did you choose to do the cathedral ceiling?
Okay, grew up in a house with a cathedral ceiling and a fireplace that was almost the same.
Yeah.
So it kind of recreated that feeling, that vibe, which was
it feels comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. It's what I've done for so many years. So yeah, it just kind of works well. So yeah, we love it. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's a great room.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, let's go on into the kitchen.
Check out the kitchen. Come on. All right, check out this kitchen.
This kitchen is amazing.
Is it?
Yes.
There's just so much room.
There's so much room for activities.
Well, okay, so what's the biggest thing when you have holiday gatherings? Is fighting for space to make things?
And room for appetizers.
Yeah,
I'm a big snack gal myself.
Line them up right there. So no fighting, definitely plenty of space for that, and back here as well.
Yeah.
So,
tons of workspace, tons of seating.
It's kind of like, where do I want to do my stuff? You know, we always talk about that. It's like, okay, I'm going to do here, you do it over there. You know, we got plenty
well, and
of
you're
room.
not going to be fighting for space if you have to be like,
No.
behind.
Yeah, well, that was the thing, is you can open up both of these cabinets, and you can still have room to pass through without bumping into anything. So it's super great.
That's really nice.
We love it.
And I love the size of this island.
It's massive.
It's huge.
Yes.
And so this comes with the alternate kitchen layout?
Alternate kitchen, yes, which is just amazing. I mean, you don't see islands like this in, you know, everyday homes. So it's a huge statement piece.
Yeah, and I love the amount of storage that's in the island itself. I mean, you've got the two cabinets on both sides.
Yes, definitely. So, I mean, you could put recipe books in there. You could put hand towel. It goes on and on.
Yeah.
Plenty of storage, which is great. And we did the farmhouse sink, which I always wanted, you know, something a little bit deeper to wash dishes and all that stuff. So that looks really nice as well. We enjoy it.
Plus, it really goes with the colors that you've selected because it's modern, but still has that country farmhouse vibe.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the same with the backsplash tile. We chose those. That's custom. And it just turned out really nice with the band in the center that kind of plays off of the countertop. So yeah, it turned out great. And then obviously the double oven there, which is nice to have. Plenty of cooking options.
And with the addition of the garage, it did expand the pantry quite a bit.
It did, and the pantry is quite massive.
Yeah.
You want to check it out?
Yes.
So this thing goes on pretty much for days.
There's an additional 5 even.
Yes,
yeah, you could live in here.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we added a plug there for the robot vacuum, but you could bedside table, lamp, phone charger. Somebody will be staying in here.
Guest room.
Yes, definitely.
It has plenty of snacks.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. When you hear somebody in the bag of chips at midnight, you'll know.
You're like, oh, she's up.
Yeah. But super cool. We love it. Because of the way the garage fell, that space had to be used somehow, whether it be in the garage or in the pantry. Who doesn't want a super huge pantry? So it turned out great. We were able to put like all of our appliances in there that we don't want on the countertop taking up space. So it just worked out really well. It's great.
Yeah, and being out here, you're a little bit in the country, so whenever you do go to the grocery store, you can stock up on everything you need and have plenty of room to store it.
Definitely, yeah.
Yep,
so
that's
you
a
got
huge
plenty of room
hit.
for that. Exactly.
Well, let's go check out the master.
Okay.
Awesome, sounds good.
Nice.
Yes, most certainly.
Oh, and I love that you kept the same blinds in here too. Those are great blinds.
They really are, and it kind of matches the wall color, which is cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it turned out real nice, and they're privacy, so you can lower them down and block out all the light. But just a wonderful space. We were really impressed with the size. Obviously, this is the standard size. We haven't changed anything in this room, but it's you know, there's so much space in here.
Yeah, and the windows are huge.
Yes.
So when you do have the blinds open, it lets in so much light, and you have access to your back patio right through here. You don't even have to go all the way around.
Exactly. So we added this door just for that reason.
Yeah.
You know, we have a small dog, so at night you got to go outside and let them do their thing. So we just wanted to have something convenient that we could just walk out there instead of having to walk around like you said. And then from the outside, it really kind of mirrors itself because you've got 2 doors on either side.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like it was meant to be. So,
Yeah, it does.
yeah.
You would never know that this was an addition. It just flows very well.
And then also with the door, when you come in, normally the door is right here. But we put the door there so we could have this door.
Just bumped it out a little bit.
Just bumped
for
it out,
that
but
extra
then have the
space.
space in the bedroom so you would feel how big it is. So
Yeah. Well, let's check out the
Yeah,
bath.
this is where it really gets nice. All right, come on in. Check this out. Look at this.
Oh, this is great.
Isn't this? This is the bathroom that I've always wanted. I don't know that many people put that on their wish list. I'm looking for a certain bathroom, but this is just beautiful. It's excellent. There's so much space.
And you each have your own sink.
Yes.
You've got your own cabinets.
Huge
Like
deal.
you stay on your side.
I'll stay on my side, and plenty of storage. You've got this up here, and there's plenty of room for linens or you know your everyday.
Yep, and then you got the little laundry
hygiene,
cabinet.
Yep.
which is so cool because you can just drop your clothes in there. Who washes them? We are not sure, but it happens.
Somehow it does.
Yes,
They just magically, get
happens.
clean.
I'm so sorry. And then obviously you've got the toilet in there, which is nice because it's tucked away.
Yeah.
And there's also plenty of room in there. A nice cabinet over the toilet as well, so you can store towels, toilet paper, whatever you need. that's the one thing that I really love is that there's plenty of room to put things in
Yes.
this house. You know?
And then you kept the cabinet color the same,
Mhm.
the countertops the same,
same.
everything's really cohesive.
We kind of wanted it to flow together, to kind of have that same theme throughout the whole house,
Yeah.
you know. Nothing wrong with doing it a different way or whatever. That's just the way we chose, and it turned out really good. Undermount square sinks, did the oil rub bronze fixtures,
Yeah.
which kind of made it stand out.
Yes.
Same with the knobs. Just kind of has that a little flair to it. So,
Yeah, and you also added that in the shower too. Let's go check this out.
definitely, yeah. Check the shower out.
I
This is
love
really
the tile
cool.
that you chose in here.
Yes, this is. Yeah, check this out.
Yeah, the herringbone.
And we
That's
did
a great touch.
Yes, it really is, and the cool thing is it matches the wall tile.
Yeah.
So it's very, and then we chose a darker grout to kind of have the lines
Yeah.
stand out. The same with the fixtures in there.
Plus,
And,
it's a lot easier to keep clean.
Oh, most certainly, most certainly. And then you've got the bench in there,
Mhm.
which is really nice. And then the two little shelves, but there's plenty of room. Not that you need a whole bunch of room
Yeah.
in the shower, but I mean, it's nice not to feel cramped.
Yes.
You know, and this glass really opens it up too. And then, you know, you've got your window up there, which that's a standard size window,
Mhm.
lets in plenty of light, and it's a nice space to
Yeah.
get ready in the morning, you know?
Yeah, and natural light is really a good thing to have in
Yes.
your bathroom, especially if you do makeup or anything like that. Then you gotta have,
Absolutely.
you gotta be able to see yourself.
See what's going on. No, you're
Yeah.
right. I don't know anything about that, but
Can't relate.
yeah, but it's nice to have that. It just really it goes together well. We couldn't be happier with it.
That's
Great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let's go check out the other bedrooms.
Yeah, two more, I believe.
2 more to go. All right.
So here in the hallway area, we have these two double closets. This one here has plenty of shelves for
Yeah.
linens. This one is more for hanging coats or storing things. Plenty of space. It's just so nice to have those right there.
Do these double closets come with the plan?
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Yeah, they were
That's
standard, which is really
awesome.
cool. And then the shelves built in, we were excited. We thought it might be two like hanging closets,
Yeah.
but no, there's plenty of shelves in there,
Yeah.
which is totally cool.
Well, and
So-
then you're not having to split too much space, like
That's
having
very true.
shelves and room to hang things. So that
Exactly.
way, if you have long coats, you can
one
hang
this
them in
way,
there.
one that way.
Mhm.
It works out great. It's
Yep.
excellent.
And then you've got these 2 secondary bedrooms.
These two secondary bedrooms. This here is my wife's art room and her office.
This
Just
is
a
super spacious.
really
I love
cool.
it.
This
I
is
love
the
it.
biggest room in the house. And obviously I had to give it to her because she has a lot of things, which is awesome. But yeah, this is just her special space.
We added the can lights, which I really like in
Yes.
here.
Yeah,
It gives
that's
me
great.
A lot more light to do things.
And with the way that your house is situated on the land, there's so much light coming in from this
Yes.
window all day long.
Oh,
Absolutely.
definitely, yeah. So
Absolutely.
all day, you really don't need the lights, but it's
Yeah.
nice at night when you're crafting or whatnot to have that light there. And then the closet obviously is massive. And in the standard plan, in the very center of the closets is built out. There's
Yeah.
shelving in the middle, which is
can-
really cool.
show you.
Oh, check this out. And then
Oh
if
yeah,
that-
there's tons of room in here.
Yeah,
and
and it-
even more room to hang things if you run out of space.
exactly.
And room for more yarn.
Yes.
I don't know if we need more yarn, but
You always
yeah,
need more yarn.
definitely. But plenty of space. That's why we love it. It's absolutely
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's great. And then you
Yes.
have one more.
We
guest
have one
bedroom.
more. Check this out over here. And here is the guest bedroom
Oh,
here.
this is a great space.
It's very large. I mean, you look at a queen size bed in this space, it looks small. You
Yeah.
can obviously fit
You
a
could
king.
fit a king size.
Yeah, oh,
yeah,
easily. And then the ceiling height, same thing with the rest
Mm-hmm.
of the house. Doesn't make it feel closed off. You just,
Very spacious.
who wouldn't want to come stay here? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You gotta have a welcoming space when you have
Yes.
guests over.
Well, comfortable enough to where
Yeah.
they'll stay for a little, but not too comfortable to where they'll leave.
They won't leave.
Why won't you go? No, but it's a wonderful space, and we really love it. And there's plenty of room, for somebody to stay here.
Yeah, and I love that the ceiling heights in every single room
Mhm.
are so high.
Yes.
Definitely.
There's so much. It just feels so spacious.
It
It lets
makes it
in
feel
so
so
much
much bigger.
light. Yeah.
And I feel like
Certainly.
it ties the house together.
Mhm.
Too. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel compartmentalized that way.
Yeah, exactly. It's not dungeony at all.
Exactly.
And then just the same as the other room, we've got this closet here, same.
Yeah, same
with
layout.
same layout in there, so plenty of room for storage. That was the one thing that we were super excited is we almost didn't have enough stuff to fill up certain closets, but
Like,
hey,
do we need to get more stuff?
and then I was like, no, that definitely should not happen.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have all that space. It's not to have clutter everywhere. So
Yeah,
it's
well,
just
and it
to
makes
clean.
organizing a lot easier, especially when you're moving in for
Certainly.
the first
Yes.
time. I mean, you got to
Yes.
have places to put stuff
Yes.
that you maybe don't have a spot for quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
Or for guests too, just
Yeah.
the things that they bring so that they feel at home too, instead of
Yeah.
having to live out of
Out
their
of a suitcase.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Certainly.
All right, well,
Yeah,
let's go check
out
out
the
what's
front
left of
room.
the
Okay.
house.
You got it.
Check out this front room.
Yes.
This is awesome.
It's kind of a space we didn't know exactly what we wanted to do with.
Yeah.
I figured we had some extra furniture, so we made a
Let's
sitting
just put
room.
it in there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, that's exactly right. But kind of made a sitting room
Yeah.
to where if you've got company or guests over, you got somebody that just had their Thanksgiving meal, maybe they're sleepy, they want to come sit here and take a nap, they can close the doors and kind of be in their own space. Or
Yeah.
you come in here, read a book, look outside, and just enjoy nature.
Yeah, it would be a really nice reading area.
Definitely.
Very
So,
cozy.
Yes.
Well, let's go check out the back patio.
Yeah, oh, this is my favorite. All right, step outside. Check it out.
I love the size of this patio.
So this is a standard patio. The only thing that we did is we extended the concrete out.
Yep, just a little bit.
A little bit more to add a little extra space for seating and whatnot, but it's a good size as is.
Yeah.
You know, I believe it's somewhere around like 9 by 19 or something
Yeah.
like that, which is a good size. You know, I've got my barbecue pit. Obviously want to add some more cooking utensils
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe some seating out here, but it's a really nice place to just come and hang out and
Yeah.
listen to nature.
And because this is covered, you
Mm-hmm.
can put actual furniture out here too. You could do a rug, you could do a couch.
Endless possibilities.
Yes.
And we're trying to figure that out. And the two lights come standard. We did add a box for a fan, so we're
Yeah.
eventually going to put a fan in for summertime. Because as we all know, summertime in
Gets
Texas
a little hot.
Gets a little warm,
Yeah.
humid and stuff like that. So, but it's a good space. There's plenty of room. Everybody can come outside
Yep.
and enjoy each other's company. The kids can play in the yard. It just works.
Yeah, and I love that you can just see out into the rest of your property. You've got a fence with a gate down there, so with that extra garage door, you can
Yes.
just go take
Yeah.
your lawnmower straight on through
Straight
the
on
gate and go clear out whatever you need to.
Exactly. That's the one thing that we wanted to make sure is we didn't have to pull out cars to get things
Yeah.
out. Or, you know, we can just roll out the backside.
Yeah.
And then I did the right outside the garage door, the concrete pad, and that's my project pad. So I can wheel things out there and I can paint, I can wash things, I can do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
You know, stay out of the house and out of her hair is what.
Well,
yeah.
and she can't see you through the big
Exactly.
windows
See,
either.
she's over there, I'm over there, we're
Yeah.
separated.
You're like, I've got my craft room.
Yes.
He's got his concrete pad.
Yeah.
Yes.
You make it sound so exciting.
It is exciting. I mean,
It is.
The possibilities in both rooms are endless.
Endless. You could go on and on.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just certain things that we thought would be, you know, kind of work out a little bit more functional, and wanted to make sure that we weren't trying to look to add things later.
Yep.
You know, we
Yep.
tried to do things during the build that we thought, okay, this is going to work. This is going to be something that we want to do and have for whatever we're doing.
Try to think into the future. What all
Exactly.
do we think we're gonna need? Let's just do it now.
And that's hard. And that's one thing that I would suggest to other buyers is to imagine the possibilities. I mean, there are so many things that you can do, and it's definitely worthwhile thinking about them and how they're going to fit into what you're doing in your daily life and how
Yeah.
it might benefit you. So yeah, definitely endless
Yeah.
possibilities. So
Well, let's go in the kitchen, wrap up
Yeah.
a few of the details
Cool,
about
cool.
square footage and everything,
Right
and then
on.
I'll get out of your hair.
hey, that sounds good. You're welcome to stay there.
Okay.
Come on in.
All right, so let's just run down some details.
Yeah, certainly.
So you have 3 bedrooms total,
Correct.
and then bathrooms. We've got the one in the master, the full right there.
Guest bathroom.
Yep.
And then the half bath right over here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, which is great to have an extra bathroom. You
Yeah.
never know, when that's going to come in handy.
True.
So, yeah.
Especially when you have guests over, there's
Oh,
plenty of
certainly.
room
Yeah,
for them to go.
Definitely.
And then so when you think about the square footage of this house,
Mm-hmm.
it's typically around 2,200 standard.
Correct.
But with the additions that you did with the alternate kitchen
Right.
and the extra space in the pantry, bumped you up to just over 2,300.
2,300, yeah, or 23 and a half or so. So it's a good size. You know, it's not on the super large end,
Yeah.
super small end. It's just right kind of in the middle, you know, and it fits very well. I mean, everywhere you go in the house, it feels right. The rooms are the right size. You know, there's nothing too small, nothing too large.
Yep, every space is very functional.
Exactly, and there's plenty
can
of
be
space.
totally utilized with all the storage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's a huge plus to this plan.
And
That's definitely one thing that we've heard as far as feedback about this plan is just the amount of storage that comes with it, regardless of if you do the standard or the alternate versions of each thing.
Exactly.
There's room for everything.
Yes.
Which I believe was this one of the more popular plans this year?
Yeah, it
possibly?
definitely was.
I've seen a lot of them going up, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It just seemed to fit. Out of all the plans that we went through, all of them seemed workable and great, but this one just really fit us.
Yes.
You know,
and it's
what
a
we do.
beautiful plan. The layout is fantastic.
So open. Yeah, is what we love about it. The kitchen, that was the one thing at the house that we lived at previously is, you know, I'd be in the kitchen, she'd be in the living room, we'd have to yell or go around the corner or whatever. This right here, you're all together and you can see each other, talk to each other. I can watch TV while I cook, which is really cool. So yeah, it's definite plus.
Yeah, I love how open this is, but you also have a little bit of separation because your master is on the one side of the house and then your guest rooms are on the front.
On the other side.
Yeah.
So if they're making a bunch of noise, and I don't have to kick them out yet, but yeah, don't have to hear that. But yeah, and like you can close that door. I can be in here watching TV. She can take a nap, whatever.
Yeah.
It works well. It's very functional.
Yep, it's open, but there's still some separation.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well,
And-
thank you guys so much for having me,
Thank
showing me
you.
around your house.
Thank you. I'm glad that you made it out and got to check it out.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, thank you all for watching, and we hope to someday soon make you part of the Tilson family.